Oh yeah, Maria, you have to check this out. The production on this track is insane. I am hearing so many layers right now.
You hear layers, Hugo. You do not be hearing them.
What? No, I'm telling you, the bass is crazy. I'm hearing the drums here, the synth there. It's an experience.
Hugo, we have discussed this. Perception is instantaneous. It is a binary state. You either hear it or you do not. You cannot be in the middle of hearing something. That is grammatically impossible.
Grammatically impossible? Maria, I'm literally doing it right now. I am loving this vibe.
Stop, please. Loving? You are purposefully provoking me with the McDonald's slogan, aren't you?
Maybe, but it sounds right. I love this song feels boring. I'm loving this song feels alive.
It feels alive to him. It feels like nails on a chalkboard to me. And this, everyone, is exactly why you are stuck at the intermediate plateau. Hello, and welcome back to Mrs. English Interactive. I am Maria, here to ensure your English is built on a foundation of logic, history, and precision.
And I'm Hugo. I'm here to make sure you can actually use that foundation to order a coffee without sounding like a 19th century robot. What's up, guys?
Today, we are addressing a crisis. We are talking about the stuck intermediate. You know the rules, you pass the tests, but when you speak, you feel stiff.
Yeah, you feel like you're wearing a suit that's 2 sizes too small. You want to flow, but the grammar rules in your head are putting you in a straitjacket. And the biggest straitjacket of all?
Stative verbs, or as I prefer to call them, non-continuous verbs.
Non-continuous. See? She's already making it sound like a math problem. Look, guys, here's the reality. You learned a rule in school. Never use ingspot with words like know, love, want, or need.
Because those words describe a state, Hugo, not an action. An action has a start and an end. A state simply is.
Right. But then you turn on Netflix or you talk to a native speaker and you hear, I'm needing a vacation, or I'm loving your outfit, and your brain explodes. Who is lying? The textbook or the native speaker?
Technically, the native speaker is bending the language. But today, we are going to teach you exactly how to bend it without breaking it. Because if you do it wrong, if you say, I am knowing the answer, you do not sound cool. You sound like a beginner.
Exactly. There's a cool zone and a danger zone. Today, we're giving you the map.
Let us begin with the logic. To understand why this confusion exists, we must define what a stative verb actually is.
Whoa, pause. Stative verb. Plain English rule, Maria.
Fair enough. Think of verbs, action words, in two categories. Category 1, dynamic verbs.
Let's call these action movie words. Run, jump, eat, fight, things that move.
Precisely. These verbs happen in time. They start, they continue for a duration, and they stop. Because they move through time, we can use the continuous aspect, the ing form. I am running. This means I am in the middle of the action right now.
It's like a video clip. You can press play, pause, and rewind. I was running. I am running. I will be running. It's a movie.
Correct. Now, category 2, stative verbs.
Let's call these photo words. Right? Imagine taking a video of knowing. What would that look like? Just a guy standing there? It's boring. That's why you can't say, I am knowing. It's not an activity. It's a status update.
I like that. Photo words. These verbs describe a condition that is true, but it is not moving. It is a snapshot of reality. Take the verb know. I know Paris. This is a fact. It is a photograph stored in your brain. You cannot be in the middle of knowing Paris. You either have the knowledge or you do not. Exactly. Not, I am having a car. This applies to 1. Possession. I have a car. 2. Senses. I hear music. Not, I am hearing music. 3. Emotion. I love tea. Not, I am loving tea, traditionally speaking. 4. Mind. I believe you. Not, I am believing you.
Okay, so that's the rule. And for 90% of the time, Maria is right. If you walk into a job interview and say, I am owning a degree in marketing, they won't hire you.
They certainly will not. They will think your English is fossilized at a basic level.
But, and here's the big but, Native speakers break this rule constantly. Why? Are we stupid?
Do you want me to answer that?
Walked into that one. No, we aren't stupid. We are emotional. See, the simple present tense, Maria's photo mode, is very permanent. I love pizza. That's a fact. It's on my ID card. It's a lifelong commitment to pizza.
As it should be.
But what if I'm eating a slice right now and the cheese is perfect and the sauce is spicy? And I want to tell you about my experience in this exact second. I love this pizza. Feels too cold. It feels like a contract. So I force the language. I take that photo word, love, and I force it into video mode. Man, I'm loving this pizza. I'm turning a permanent fact into a temporary experience. I'm saying, right now, in this second, I am actively enjoying this.
This is what linguists call coercion. You are coercing, forcing the verb to behave in a way it naturally does not. And that is the key, students. Immediacy. The ing form acts like a magnifying glass on the present moment. When Hugo says, I'm hearing layers in his music, he is trying to tell me that his brain is actively processing the sound right now. He is trying to turn a passive sense into an active task.
Exactly. I hear it sounds like, okay, the sound waves hit my ears. I'm hearing it sounds like I am listening, analyzing, and vibing.
But it is dangerous, because if you use this with the wrong word, you sound crazy. If you say, I am understanding you, it sounds condescending.
Ooh, yeah. I am understanding sounds like I am slowly processing your words because you are difficult to understand.
And if you say, I am possessing a pen, you sound like an alien trying to be human.
Take me to your leader. I am possessing a laser. Yeah, don't do that.
So the challenge for you, the stuck intermediate, is to know which photos can become videos and which ones must stay photos forever.
Because if you get it right, you sound native. You sound smooth. You sound like you have riz.
Riz? Is that a verb?
We'll talk about riz in another episode. For now, let's stick to charisma. If you master this, you master social nuance. You can be polite, you can be intense, and you can be annoying on purpose.
And that is what we are going to break down next. The specific categories of verbs that shapeshift. The ones that change meaning entirely when you add those three little letters, I-N-G.
We call them the big three. Have, think, and see. They look innocent, but they are traps.
They are. And we will dismantle those traps right after this short break. Do not go anywhere.
Don't be going anywhere. See what I did there?
We'll be right back.
Welcome back, guys. If you're just joining us, we are currently in the middle of, we're in the middle of breaking the law.
We are not breaking the law, Hugo. We are amending it. We are discussing stative verbs, words that describe a fixed state of being, and why native speakers insist on adding ing to them.
Exactly. We already covered that stative verbs are photos and dynamic verbs are videos. But now we have to look at the shapeshifters.
These are verbs that look identical but have two completely different personalities. When they are in photo mode, they mean one thing. When they switch to video mode, they mean something else entirely.
And if you mix them up, you don't just make a grammar mistake. You change the reality of the universe.
That is dramatic, but essentially correct. Let us start with the most common offender, the verb to have.
The big one.
In standard English, have indicates possession. It is a binary state. You possess the object or you do not. I have a headache. I have a sister. I have a blue car. These are facts. Therefore, you cannot use the continuous aspect. You cannot say, I am having a sister.
Please don't say that. I am having a sister sounds like your mother is currently in the delivery room giving birth to her. It's an event, not a relationship.
Precisely. This is the logic. Have equals ownership. Ownership is a state. However,
in the real world, have is also an experience word. If I say I'm having a party, am I talking about owning a group of people? No. I'm talking about hosting an event. It's an action.
so here is the rule for the shapeshift. Possession $right arrow, no ing. Action. Experience $right arrow, yes ingi.
Let's run a test.
Lunch. I am having lunch. Correct. Because having here is a synonym for eating. You are performing an action.
Test 2. A cold.
I have a cold. Stative. It is a medical condition you possess.
Test 3. A breakdown.
I'm having a breakdown. Dynamic. It is an active emotional process happening right now. Hopefully not literally.
See the difference? If you can replace have with eat, drink, host, or experience, you can use the ing. If you can replace have with own or possess, do not touch that ing.
This is why the phrase, I am having a new phone, sounds so strange to native ears. You are implying you are giving birth to the phone, or perhaps eating it.
Delicious iPhone. Okay, let's move to shapeshifter number 2. This one causes so many fights in relationships. The verb to think.
This is a critical distinction between opinion and process. When think refers to your belief or opinion, it is a state. It is a settled conclusion in your mind. I think this movie is boring. I think you are right. This is your stance. You are standing still on this opinion.
Right. You can't say, I am thinking you are right. That sounds weirdly hesitant. It sounds like, I am currently in the process of calculating if you are right, but I haven't decided yet.
Exactly. And that is the secret. Opinion, dallas, rightero, I think. Action, brain processing, rightero, I think. I'm thinking.
So, if I look at a menu and I'm staring at the burger or the salad, and the waiter asks, are you ready?
You say, I am thinking about it. Your brain is the gears in a machine. They are turning. It is an activity.
But once I decide,
I think I will take the burger. The gears have stopped. The decision is made. It is now a fact.
here's a modern mirror for this. I think is a Facebook status. It's posted. It's public. I think Star Wars is overrated. Boom. Done. I'm thinking is the typing bubble. You know, the 3 little dots that show someone is writing?
I like that. I think equals the message is sent. I'm thinking equals the 3 dots are moving.
Now, there is a nuance here, Maria. Sometimes native speakers use I'm thinking to soften a blow, to be polite. Instead of saying, we should fire him, a boss might say, I'm thinking we should let him go.
Technically, that is non-standard, but you are right. By using the continuous form, the boss makes the opinion sound temporary. It sounds less like a judgment and more like a suggestion in progress.
Exactly. It takes the aggression out of it. I'm thinking you're wrong feels softer than I think you're wrong.
It does, but learners, be careful. If you are in an exam, stick to the rule. Opinion is stative. Process is dynamic.
Okay, shapeshifter number 3, the verb to see. This one is tricky because it involves ghosts.
Ghosts? Hugo, what are you talking about?
You know? I'm seeing things. Hallucinations.
Ah, I see. Did you catch that? I see. This is the stative meaning. Perception. Light hits my retina, and an image forms. I have no control over it. I see the camera. I see the lights. I see what you mean.
Right. You can't close your eyes and say, I am not seeing. Seeing just happens. It's passive. But in the cool zone, see means meet or date.
Yes, this involves a planned action. I am seeing the doctor tomorrow. This does not mean I will stare at him visually. It means I have an appointment.
And in the romantic world, I see my neighbor. I am seeing my neighbor.
That is a massive difference. One is observation, the other is a relationship.
Imagine getting that wrong. Do you have a boyfriend? No, but I am seeing my boss.
Oh my, yes, that implies a scandal. If you meant, I see my boss every day at work, you must use the simple present. I see him. If you say, I am seeing him, you are implying a romantic or scheduled professional engagement.
So, let's recap the shapeshifters. Have, possession versus eating, experiencing. Think, opinion versus brain gears turning. See, visual perception versus dating, meeting.
And there are more. Smell, taste, way. They all follow the same pattern. The state is the fact of the object. The dynamic is the human interaction with it.
The soup tastes good. The chef is tasting the soup.
The bag weighs 10 kilos. I am weighing the bag.
It's actually pretty logical when you break it down, Maria. Maybe you aren't just a robot after all. I told you, grammar is simply the code of reality. Once you understand the code, you can control the matrix. Whoa. Neo has entered the chat. Okay, so we've got the rules. We've got the shapeshifters. But now comes the real test. How do you use this to save your relationship? Or to complain without getting punched in the face? That requires a deep understanding of the verb to be, you are, versus you are being. This is the ultimate social survival skill, and we're going to role play it right after this. Grab a notebook. You will need it. Welcome back, everyone. Before the break, we dropped a bomb on you. We told you that grammar could save your relationship.
A bold claim, Hugo, but linguistically sound. We are moving into the real-world application phase. We have discussed the rules of stative verbs and the exceptions. Now, we must apply this to the most dangerous verb in the English language.
The verb to be.
To be is the ultimate stative verb. It defines existence, identity. I am Maria. You are Hugo. The sky is blue. These are permanent states. Therefore, traditional grammar dictates that you cannot use the continuous form. You cannot say, the sky is being blue.
Right. If you say, the sky is being blue, it sounds like the sky woke up this morning and decided to wear blue paint just for today. It sounds ridiculous.
Exactly. However, when applied to people, this distinction becomes critical. If you use the stative form, you are X, you are defining that person's essential character. You are labeling their soul.
But if you use the dynamic form, you are being X, you are describing their temporary behavior. You are labeling their actions, not their soul.
Let us run the relationship test. Hugo, I want you to imagine you are a husband who forgot to do the dishes. Again.
Okay, I'm channeling my inner lazy husband. Go ahead. Yell at me.
Hugo, look at this kitchen. You never help. You are lazy and you are selfish.
Ouch. Okay, pause. That hurts. You are lazy. You just told me that laziness is in my DNA. It's who I am. I can't change it. If I'm lazy by nature, why should I even try to wash the dishes? You just attacked my identity. I'm going to fight back.
Precisely. The stative verb creates a permanent judgment. Now, let us try the dynamic shift.
Action.
Hugo, look at this kitchen. You are being lazy today, and you are being selfish by leaving this for me.
Okay, that's different. You are being lazy. That means right now, in this moment, I am acting like a lazy person. But tomorrow, I could be Superman.
Do you feel the difference? You are equals permanent insult. You are being equals temporary complaint.
This is the relationship saver. If you tell your friend you are rude, the friendship is over. If you tell them you're being rude, they might actually apologize. You are focusing on the video, not the photo.
However, Hugo, we must warn them. This only works with adjectives that describe behavior. You cannot use this with adjectives that describe fixed physical traits.
Right. You can't say you are being tall unless... Wait, can you?
Only if the person is standing on a chair on purpose to mock you.
Stop being so tall. I can't. It's my legs. Yeah, don't do that. Stick to personality traits. Rude, silly, difficult, nice, careful.
Speaking of nice, this is a common complement structure. Stative, she is a nice person. Dynamic, she is being so nice to me.
Okay, test number 2. The corporate world. We talked about hear earlier. I hear you versus I'm hearing you. Let's role play a salary negotiation. I'm the boss. You want a raise.
Very well. Hugo, I have worked here for 5 years. I deserve a 20% increase.
I hear you, Maria, but the answer is no.
That felt very dismissive. I hear you sounded like my ears are functioning and the sound waves arrived. It felt cold.
Exactly. In modern business English, I hear you can sometimes sound like shut up. I got the message. Now, let's try the cool zone grammar.
I deserve a 20% increase.
Okay, I'm hearing you, Maria. I'm hearing that you feel undervalued. Let's look at the budget.
That felt much better. I'm hearing you implies a process. It implies you are actively considering my words. You are downloading the information.
It's a psychological trick. By breaking the grammar rule, by turning a stative verb into a dynamic one, I am signaling active listening. I'm hearing some concerns about the timeline. I'm seeing a lot of potential here.
You are making the internal state visible. You are turning the invisible mental process into a visible action.
One last test, the politeness softener. This involves the verbs hope and wonder. Maria, invite me to dinner. But be insecure about it.
Insecure? I am never insecure. Fine. Hugo, I hope you can come to dinner.
That's standard. It's direct. I hope. Fact. Now, make it softer. Make it less aggressive.
Hugo, I was hoping you could come to dinner.
Boom. There it is. I was hoping. Past continuous. Why is that softer?
Because it distances the speaker from the request. I hope is right now in your face. I was hoping pushes the desire into the background, into the video of the past, making it easier for you to say no without hurting my feelings.
It's the grammar of being a gentleman or a gentlewoman. I am wondering if you have time versus I wonder if you have time. The ing stretches it out. It makes it flexible. It makes it polite.
So, let us summarize the strategy for our stuck intermediates.
You know the rules. You know the photos. I know. I like. I think. I have.
But to sound native, you must know when to press record and turn them into videos. 1. Intensity. I'm loving this. 2. Process. I'm thinking about it. 3. Behavior. You're being difficult. 4. Politeness. I was hoping.
If you can master those 4 shifts, you leave the plateau. You start surfing the language instead of just memorizing it.
And remember, do not overdo it. If you walk around saying, I am knowing the time and I am possessing a cat, we cannot help you.
Yeah, stay in the cool zone. Don't go into the robot zone.
It is time for the summary. Hugo, if you would.
You got it. Here is your text message summary for today's episode. Take a screenshot of your brain right now. TLDR. Stative verbs are photos. Dynamic verbs are videos. You can only add ing to a stative verb if you want to emphasize that the feeling is temporary, intense, or happening right now.
Perfectly concise. Thank you for joining us on Mrs. English Interactive. We hope this deep dive helps you navigate the nuance of the continuous aspect.
Smash that like button if you are liking or loving the video. Subscribe so you don't miss the next deep dive. Go out there, make mistakes, and stop being so hard on yourself. We will see you next time on Mrs. English Interactive Podcast. Later, guys.